Hey guys, today I am doing a collection video. I'm just going to go through all the yo-yos I have, try to, give a little bit of a insight on each one. Let's talk about the order of which I received, I guess. So first things first, the very first yo-yo I ever had was a 1 star by Yoyofactory. It's a great beginner yo-yo. Doesn't have the best spin time or stability, but if you're just looking to try to get into it and learn a few quick, simple tricks for like $15, I think is what I paid for it. That's not bad to get into the game. I actually have a dice attached for some 5A that I'm trying to learn to do, but it's not too good. I still prefer a 1A. Second was my Tyler Severance Supernova. Absolutely love this yo-yo. Hands down, probably my favorite. I played it so much that I actually wore the axle out. Both of the response pads are dead. The bearing's shot. They don't make them anymore. So if anyone's out there that has one and feels like sending it to me, I would be forever indebted to you because it's just probably my favorite yo-yo I've ever thrown. After that came the CLYW One Drop Collab Summit. It's got the Harrison Lee colorway on it. I believe it's called the Harrison Hurricane. A great yo-yo again, really floaty. Definitely the first like super, I guess, high-end yo-yo I purchased. One of the most expensive ones I do own. After we had that one, we went over to the North Star. Originally Jensen Kimmitt's Pro model, which unfortunately after he left Yoyofactory, they took his name off the yo-yo, which I think is, yeah, that's just, I don't approve that what they did, but it is what it is. Still a phenomenal yo-yo. It's in the Aurora Borealis colorway. Super cool. After that, I picked up a Hubstack. This is the one that glows in the dark, lights up. Doesn't have the best spin time, isn't the most stable, but it's like a cool like party yo-yo because no one expects it to light up or for you to be able to actually hold it while it's spinning. So that's pretty cool. Then I had the Gentry Stein Shutter. Again, phenomenal yo-yo. This one, like the Supernova, I've blasted out the bearing and the response pads, but I did replace them on this one. This was my go-to for a very long time. After that one, I picked up a fixed axle, handmade by Jensen Kimmitt. It's got his like Dinkface people on it. This one's definitely more of a collector's item. I don't throw it too often. I'm not the best at fixed axle, but I just like fell in love with it when I saw him making them originally and had to have one. And no, it's not for sale. After that, let's see, where did I go? Well, before I had any of these, probably the original yo-yo that got me into any of this back when I was still in middle school was the Yomega Fireball. This one's just a keepsake at this point. I don't throw it. But still something to remind me of like kind of what got me into yo-yoing, which is cool. Then I would have gotten the Vanguard by One Drop. Phenomenal yo-yo. Highly, highly recommend it. It's amazing for the price. There's really no like thrills with it. It's pretty simple, but amazing yo-yo. Let's see. Then I would have gotten the John Ando Proto Star. It's very, very, very similar to the North Star. Weighted slightly differently. I believe this is like the USA edition model. But great yo-yo nonetheless. Awesome with regens. Then I grabbed the Joyride by Recess. Been a huge fan of Tyler Severance ever since he was on Yoyofactory, and the fact that he was able to leave that and actually build his own company, I'm absolutely amazed by, and it's just such a great company. He picked up such an amazing team of players. After this one would have come the Horizon. Great yo-yo. I originally bought it because I was trying to learn to do finger spins. I could do them just fine on the Shutter, but this one I've saw videos of just so many kids just easily throwing them. It's a great yo-yo. It's very stable, has a really good spin time. I don't play it that often. I'm not completely in love with the shape, but still phenomenal. I do recommend it. Then I picked up the Recess First Base. It's funny that I got the Joyride first and then went to the First Base. But first base, for being a plastic yo-yo and for the price that it's running for, you need to have one. They're so good. Extremely floaty, good spin time, little to no vibe. Overall great. Doesn't matter what color you get, they're all the same. I guess that goes for most yo-yos, but still, I love this one. It looks great in the sunlight when you play outside. Then I picked up the CLYW Igloo, Michael Curdy. I saw him throw at King of Prussia last year. An incredible thrower, and fell in love with this yo-yo. I liked it the best because at the time when I was looking for a bimetal, all the bimetals were like included on the outside rim. And one of my favorite things I like about the regular yo-yos is just like the clean profile. And I thought it was really awesome that they snuck in the bimetal right on the inner rim. Really helps with rim weight, super stable, and probably one of the longest spinning yo-yos I own. After that one, I picked up the mystery box by Yoyofactory and Yo-Yo Expert. So I got a bunch of them in that same box. Picked up the Boss. Great pocket yo-yo, extremely stable. It's got a decent sized gap, so you have to kind of really bind it. But couldn't say anything bad about it. I really like it. It also came with the PopStar. Now this one's really hard to throw, just because it's so small in your hand. But surprisingly, it throws amazing. I use it sometimes trying to increase my accuracy with some kind of tech tricks I might be learning. But overall, it's just kind of like a fun novelty that I have now. Also included in that bundle was the Daydream plastic edition. I find that the gap is a little too narrow for my liking. Tends to bind unintentionally once in a while, but still a beautiful yo-yo. I really like the colorway. I would like to try the aluminum version for sure. And oh, and of course the Flight. I am useless at off-string, but it's something that I do respect in the yo-yo world and would love to really learn more about it. And my most recent yo-yo I picked up on Valentine's Day would be the Paolista. Amazing yo-yo. I bought it because it reminds me a lot of the shape of the Supernova. It's not quite the same, but it's probably the closest I'm going to get without buying another Supernova, probably from eBay. About the same weight, a little smaller in diameter, but this is the only thing I've been throwing for the past week. Love it. I picked up the pink edition. I don't have anything else that's pink in my collection, and I'm super stoked on it. But yeah, so that's my yo-yo collection as of today. I don't plan on stopping buying yo-yos. It's a small obsession of mine. I'm always looking for something new, something different. I don't really have a specific shape that I love. Recently, really liked the V shape off the Igloo. There really isn't anything that I would not throw, per se, but I've yet to really try like something like super organic feeling. Most organic feel is my recess first base, I would say. Any one of these are phenomenal, and I'd highly recommend all of them. If there's any yo-yo here specifically that you guys want to see me get more in depth with, talk more about, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what your favorite yo-yo is. Hands down right now, it would be my Supernova if it was playable. But right now I'm going back and forth between my Igloo and the Paolista. Alright guys, thank you for watching. That was my yo-yo collection video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments down below which yo-yo is your favorite in your collection. I want to give a shout out to World of Gavin channel. He gave me the idea to do this collection video. I love hearing all sorts of comments from the community and just seeing what I should do next. I never really plan too much. I just kind of get an idea and then want to shoot it. So it's awesome that I was able to get an idea from a viewer. Thanks a lot. Check you later.